The year is 1590, a time of exploration, discovery, and peril. Imagine a place, an island, remote and untamed, shrouded in mist and mystery, where the unknown looms large. This is Roanoke, a fragile English settlement on the edge of a vast wilderness, a place where hope and hardship coexist. One day, the people of Roanoke vanish, gone, without a trace. An entire community simply erased from existence. They leave behind empty homes, upended furniture, signs of a sudden and unexplained departure. A single, chilling word carved into a post-Croatoan, a cryptic clue that only deepens the mystery. This is the story of the lost colony of Roanoke, one of history's most baffling mysteries. A tale that has puzzled historians and intrigued storytellers for generations. What happened to the settlers? Did they succumb to famine or disease? The harsh realities of the New World were unforgiving. Were they victims of hostile natives, or did something even stranger occur? Theories abound, each more enigmatic than the last. The Roanoke Mystery has captivated imaginations for centuries. It stands as a testament to the enduring allure of the unknown. It stands as a stark reminder of the unforgiving nature of exploration and the shadowy unknowns that lurk in the annals of history. The courage and the peril faced by those who dared to venture into uncharted territories. The lost colonists left behind a scattering of clues, whispered rumors, and a legacy of unanswered questions. Each fragment a piece of a puzzle that may never be fully solved. Let us journey back in time to the days of sail and adventure, to an era where the horizon promised both opportunity and danger. Let us explore the possible fates of the lost colonists of Roanoke. Were they absorbed into local tribes, or did they meet a more sinister end? The answers remain elusive, hidden in the mists of time. Historical documents and ancient maps offer tantalizing hints, but no definitive answers. The story of Roanoke is a mosaic of speculation and mystery. Modern archaeological digs continue to search for clues, hoping to unearth evidence that might finally reveal the fate of the lost colonists. The enduring mystery of Roanoke is a legacy that continues to inspire and confound. It is a story that reminds us of the limits of our knowledge and the vastness of the unknown. Through historical reenactments and dramatizations, we attempt to piece together the lives and struggles of those early settlers. Their story is a poignant chapter in the larger narrative of human exploration. As we reflect on Roanoke, we are reminded of the fragility of human endeavors and the enduring power of mystery. The lost colony of Roanoke remains a haunting enigma, a story that will continue to captivate and mystify for generations to come. The late 16th century was a time of intense exploration and colonization. England, eager for a piece of the New World, turned its gaze westward across the Atlantic. The Americas, with their promise of riches and resources, beckoned. Sir Walter Raleigh, a favorite of Queen Elizabeth I, was granted a charter to establish a colony in North America. This colony, Roanoke, was to be England's foothold in the New World, a symbol of its growing power and ambition. The first attempt at settling Roanoke in 1585 ended in failure. The colonists, ill-prepared for the harsh conditions, returned to England with tales of hardship and conflict with the native Algonquin people. Despite this setback, the allure of the New World remained strong. A second expedition, led by John White, set sail in 1587. This time, the colonists included families and individuals determined to forge a permanent settlement. The colonists arrived at Roanoke Island with dreams of prosperity and a new life. They established a settlement, cleared land, and began the arduous task of building a life in the wilderness. However, challenges arose quickly. The land proved less fertile than they had hoped. Supplies dwindled. Tensions with the native populations, strained since the previous expedition, continued to simmer. John White, appointed governor of the colony, realized the precariousness of their situation. He knew that they desperately needed supplies and reinforcements from England. He made the difficult decision to return to England, leaving behind his family and the fledgling colony. White promised to return as soon as possible. He could not have known that fate had other plans, plans that would forever etch Roanoke into the annals of history's greatest mysteries. Back in England, John White desperately sought support for the Roanoke colony. However, war with Spain and other pressing matters delayed his return. 3 long years passed before White could finally secure passage back to Roanoke. As his ship approached the familiar shores of the island, White's heart pounded with anticipation and dread. What awaited him on Roanoke? Would he find a thriving colony or something far more sinister? As White stepped ashore, an eerie silence greeted him. The once bustling settlement stood deserted. Houses stood empty. Possessions lay scattered about. There was no sign of a struggle, no indication of where the colonists might have gone. The only clue to their fate was the cryptic word carved into a post: Croatoan. The mystery of the lost colony of Roanoke had begun. What had become of the Roanoke colonists? Had they moved, seeking refuge with friendly natives or a more hospitable location, or had they met a darker end? Theories abound, each more chilling than the last. Some believe the colonists fell victim to disease or starvation, their weakened state leaving them vulnerable to the elements or wild animals. Others point to the strained relationship with the native tribes, suggesting a violent conflict. Could the colonists have been attacked and their settlement destroyed, leaving no one to tell the tale? The lack of evidence for a mass burial or a battle site adds further layers of intrigue to the mystery. One of the most intriguing theories centers around the word Croatoan, found carved on the post. Croatoan was the name of a nearby island and the name of a Native American tribe known to have lived in the area. Could this be a message, a clue left behind by the vanished colonists? Did they relocate to Croatoan, seeking refuge or assimilation with the native population? Some historians believe this theory holds weight. They point to reports of later English explorers who claimed to have encountered natives with European features and who spoke a language sprinkled with English words. Could these have been descendants of the Roanoke colonists absorbed into the native population? The mystery of Roanoke is not without its tantalizing clues. Archaeological excavations on Hatteras Island, believed to be the historical Croatoan, have yielded intriguing artifacts. European objects, including pottery shards and tools, have been unearthed, suggesting the presence of European settlers at some point in the island's past. While these findings don't offer conclusive proof of the Roanoke colonists' fate, they fuel the fires of speculation. Could these artifacts be remnants of the lost colony, evidence that at least some of the settlers survived and integrated with the native Croatoan people? The mystery deepens with each new discovery, keeping the story of the lost colony alive. Despite centuries of speculation and investigation, the fate of the Roanoke colonists remains one of history's most enduring enigmas. No definitive answer has ever been found. The colony vanished, leaving behind more questions than answers. The lack of closure only adds to the story's allure. In the absence of concrete evidence, imagination takes flight, weaving tales of survival, assimilation, and tragedy. The story of the lost colony of Roanoke serves as a cautionary tale, a reminder of the brutal realities faced by early explorers and the fragile nature of life on an untamed frontier. It underscores the power of the unknown, the enduring allure of mystery, and the limits of human understanding. The Roanoke mystery continues to fascinate us for several reasons. First, it represents a collision of cultures, a clash between the familiar and the unknown. The story reminds us of the complexities of colonization and the devastating impact it had on indigenous populations. Second, the lack of a definitive answer allows us to project our own interpretations onto the events. We become armchair detectives, sifting through the scant evidence, searching for clues. Finally, the Roanoke Mystery reminds us that history is not always a neat and tidy narrative. It is often messy, incomplete, and filled with gaps that we may never be able to fill. The lost colony of Roanoke stands as a stark and haunting reminder of all that we don't know and may never fully understand. The mystery endures, a testament to the power of the unknown and the enduring allure of a story without an end. If you enjoyed this exploration of the Roanoke Mystery, be sure to subscribe to our channel and watch more videos on history's greatest enigmas. This is History Replay, This Day.